Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am 21 weeks and 1 day pregnant. I know in my last video I said I was gonna do videos every 2 weeks, and that was my intention, and that I would do an update at 20 weeks because I thought 20 weeks was such a big mile marker. It was halfway. I thought that like 20 weeks just made sense. So I turned 20 weeks last Wednesday, and I was gonna sit down and film a video on Thursday because I had my 20-week ultrasound on Wednesday. And I was just exhausted after that. But Thursday morning when I woke up, I had a message from my doctor that said I needed to come back in and have a repeat ultrasound because they found something alarming with my first ultrasound. And I kind of freaked out, and then we had to go back in for that, and then it turned out that we needed to have more ultrasounds and more testing, and I wanted to have all the answers to all those things before I sat down and gave you guys like half the information. So this video got pushed off till another week. So currently I'm 21 weeks and 1 day pregnant today, but I have all those answers for you guys. So I think we're just gonna jump right into this video. So I'm gonna just jump right in and start talking about my symptoms, and then I will talk about the ultrasound and what happened and all of that. So as far as symptoms are going, my back pain is increasing by the day. My lower back pain, by the end of the day, my back is done. I can't pick anything up. I can't bend over very well. My back just hurts. I really want to talk to my doctor about going to a chiropractor, and I just keep forgetting. But I think at my next appointment I am gonna try and bring that up and see if I can go to a chiropractor. I don't know if our insurance covers chiropractic care or not. It may be something that I have to pay out of pocket for, which I'm totally cool with because my back feels so tight and tense, and I just feel like it needs to be popped. But I'm not skilled enough to know what the heck I'm doing, so I just am not. So I'm gonna wait till I talk to a professional. Other than my back pain getting really bad, that's been my only real symptom that has like come about. One thing I forgot to talk about in my last update, and has really been going on since the beginning of my pregnancy, is my skin. My skin doesn't like me. It is protesting all baby or hormones or something, I don't know. But it is breaking out all over the place. It's really, really dry. It's just really hard to manage and deal with my skin. Makeup doesn't cover it. Makeup makes it worse. If I wear makeup and then try to take it off at night, it just makes it worse. So I haven't really been wearing makeup, which is, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. Hopefully when this baby comes out, my hormones will level out and go back to normal, and I will just like have hormonal breakouts once in a while, because I didn't realize how lucky I had it. I'm still getting sick probably about 2 to 3 times a week. I still am on Zofran, and it works for the most part, but sometimes I don't eat fast enough, or I just get sick anyway. I don't know, but that's just how it is. I pretty much am just have it set in my mind that I'm probably going to be sick my entire pregnancy, and it's not going to be something that goes away. So that makes me really sad because it makes it really hard to enjoy your pregnancy. I'm about to lock the dogs out of here because now that I finally have decent lighting, finally have my thoughts a little bit more together, the dogs are acting like fools, and they're causing all of this noise and it's driving me nuts. I don't know if I meant to film this video today, but I'm gonna try my best, okay? I'm trying here, guys, I'm trying. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into talking about our ultrasound and what happened and kind of like the story vlog of that. So the way this all works is my doctor doesn't perform my ultrasound, my 20-week ultrasound. I go to the radiology department, and they perform my anatomy scan. So I went there, Colton and I went there, and it was fun, it was great. We got to see the baby like for an hour, and that part was great. Everything looked good on the baby from what I could tell, and the technician was pointing out like the heart and the 4 chambers and his stomach and his like his kidneys or whatever the other things that she was pointing out were. So she's pointing out all these different things to us, and everything's looking really good. She says, let me go show all these to the radiologist and make sure he doesn't need any more pictures, and then if we're done, we're done. And so that's kind of how it went. The radiologist said the pictures looked good, he didn't need anything else, so we were sent home. And she said that my doctor would talk to me about the results at my next appointment, which would be this Tuesday, so this last Tuesday. So we had the anatomy scan on Wednesday. That was the 9th, and then my next doctor's appointment was the 15th. So that's what I thought of. That's what I thought was going to happen. Well, that night I came home and I was gonna film this video, and I was extremely tired, and I was just done, and I didn't really want to film. I was really tired and I just needed a break. I just needed a nap, really. And so I did that, and I woke up on Thursday morning and I had a message from my doctor, and it was basically saying that the baby had a high heart rate read on our ultrasound, and he needed me to come back in today. And I was like, okay. I kind of was starting to freak out a little bit. Thankfully, Colton had taken the day off because we had some things to do around the house that we were going to do, and then we were going to be going up to his parents' house on Friday. So he was already off that day. That's why I was sleeping in, and I had missed the call from my doctor because I didn't get the call till like 9. So I went to Colton and I was like, the doctor left a message. I'm going to call him back right now, but I think we have to go to the hospital. And so he said, okay. So I called the doctor back, and he said he wanted me in as soon as possible if I could come in right then. And I said, okay. I'm trying not to talk so fast, but I kind of just spew it all out. Anyways, so we go straight to the hospital, and he had me go straight into labor and delivery. They had me go straight into labor and delivery, and they handled it pretty quickly, I would say. Much quicker than like the ER or something, I feel like. What they said they were going to do first was an ultrasound to get the baby's heart rate right then. So the baby's heart rate on Wednesday was reading 226 beats per minute. That's really fast. The baby's heart rate had only ever been between like 140 and 160. So 220 is a lot. That's a big jump. So they get the ultrasound machine, and his heart rate is reading 156 or 158. It was either 156 or 158. I'm not 100% sure on that one. So they take some pictures of that. They get the rhythm strip of that, and then they wanted to look at his heart and get a picture of the 4 chambers and watch the conduction, I think is what they were saying. Something about the conduction to make sure that all 4 of the chambers of his heart were working together and at the same time, and not one was beating faster than one part was pushing more blood out than the other. I'm not really sure. It was kind of overwhelming, and I was just like, just tell me my baby's heart is okay at this point. Like, that's all I need you to do. And they weren't doing that, and it was kind of giving me more anxiety. After they found the baby's heart rate on Thursday morning and it was back to a normal beat, they decided that they wanted me to see a maternal fetal medicine specialist about 45 minutes to an hour away, and they wanted me to go there on Monday. So they sent everything over to them and told me my appointment was at 11 a.m. and I was to have a fetal echo done at 11, and then I was to go meet with the maternal fetal medicine specialist at 1. So then I had to go all weekend not knowing what my baby's heart rate was and not knowing what was going on. And okay, I guess the camera decided it was going to shut off at 15 minutes for some weird reason. Anyways, I had to go all weekend without knowing what was going on, and I was starting to like second guess myself, and I started to feel like, well, maybe I wasn't really feeling him move, and how many times had I felt him move, and were his movements normal, or were they like fast or slow? But we made it through the weekend, and Monday morning came, and we went to the place that I was told to go to have the fetal echo done, and they had no idea who I was. They were like, yeah, we don't have anything on you, we don't have a referral for you, we have nothing. And I'm like, okay, we need to know what's going on with this baby, and I'm not really cool with waiting another day, especially because I drove all the way out here, and it was like an hour drive, and I wanted to know what was going on with my baby right then. So I get on the phone, and it turns out that my hospital forgot to send some information over to the other clinic. It was like a big chaotic mess, but they got it figured out. I ended up going to the maternal fetal medicine specialist first. Like, my appointment got pushed up from them because my appointment with them was supposed to be at 1, and now my appointment with them was like now at 11. So we went over to the maternal fetal medicine doctor, and basically had an entire another anatomy scan. And this place was amazing. Like, it was incredible. This place had a big giant TV in front of us, like our 3D gender reveal did. It was awesome. My hospital didn't have that. This place was great, and we got so many good pictures. We got a cute little picture of his foot. I'll try and insert that here. They gave us a flash drive with all the pictures. The baby just looked so cute, and he was so cooperative, and she said he was perfect. Like, he looked perfect as far as all of his organs were going and everything. And then the doctor came in, and he had said he wanted to see the rhythm strip from my 220, from the baby's 220 heart rate. We didn't have that. They thought we had one of them, but that turned out to be the one from Thursday morning, and it wasn't the same as before. So that doctor was very confident in that it was an ultrasound machine setting that was wrong and multiplying the baby's heart rate or something like that. I'm not quite sure how he explained it. He wrote it all down in his notes. I was very, very confused, but he said his medical opinion was my baby was 100% fine, looked perfect, and had no issues. At the time of that appointment, his heart rate, the baby's heart rate, stayed consistent, stayed within normal. I think it was around 145, I think, or something like that. He said, I think your baby is perfectly fine, but go ahead and have the fetal echo done, and we'll see what comes of that. We went back to the other office, which is a pediatric cardiologist, and they did the fetal echo. That was a very, very long ultrasound. It was like an hour long, and the only thing we saw was his heart for an hour. They just watched the beat of his heart, watched all of his rhythm strips, kept measuring the beats. I don't know what else they were really looking for, but we just sat there and watched his heart for a really long time. So basically, she said that in the time frame that they monitored the baby's heart and the other clinic monitored the baby's heart, there was nothing to say that this baby was having high heart rates at that time. His heart rate stayed completely normal, completely regular the entire 2 hours that they were monitoring me, basically, and she's not sure if he's having high heart rates or not. She said if he is having high heart rates, it looks like he's being able to regulate them himself, and that's totally fine. However, they are concerned that if his heart rate does go up and it stays up for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, that's when their problems start to persist. So she said, but usually if that's the case, then there's evidence of that on the baby's heart at this point, and our baby has no evidence of any of those things right now on his heart. So we're going to continue to monitor his heart pretty closely, but right now it doesn't look like there's anything really wrong, I guess. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I really just want to make sure that my baby is okay and healthy, and obviously, like, that's my biggest concern, is my baby's health. So that was kind of our fun and excitement of the week, I guess. So that was Wednesday, Thursday, and on Monday we went to the specialists, and then I had my regular doctor's appointment yesterday for my 21-week appointment. His heart rate was 144. So other than that, that's basically all that has gone on. Other than that, I say that like it's not some big huge thing, but so I'll kind of leave you guys with that. That's all we really know, and I guess we're just gonna wait and watch his heart more carefully and see if anything comes of it. I'm really nervous about it. I really just want my baby to be okay. Obviously, it's my biggest concern is to have a happy, healthy baby. I'm really excited to have my baby shower in less than a month. I'm hoping to keep up with my videos every 2 weeks, like I said, so I should do my next one around 23 weeks. That's my hope. Hope with me, guys. Please, please just hope with me. But for now, I'll show you my belly, and then I will see you guys next time. I definitely feel like my belly has popped. I'm definitely what I feel like showing. I typically don't have a belly at all, and I can't really suck it in, like it doesn't move very much. I am feeling the baby move a ton, a ton. This little guy in here is like a swimmer or a basketball player or something. He just wants to kick all the time. So this is my 21-week belly, and I feel like I'm huge. I really feel like I'm huge. But yeah, so that's my belly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys for my next one. Bye.